Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Brockman, and today I'm playing some more Black Ops 4 Zombies, and something has happened in the past update. Made some things better for life, and it made some things worse, and I'm going to go over that. I'm sure you might know what those things are, but first off, I just want to go over the good thing that came out of this, is that the last zombie will stay alive for double the time it did before, and that's a very nice quality of life thing for anyone who likes that kind of thing. For me, I don't like saving the zombie. I never usually do. But there are times when I want to save the zombie to figure things out in the map and all that kind of stuff. But that's not a thing anymore. So, I mean, during the DLC map process, it's going to be a thing. But in the four maps that we got here, doesn't matter anymore for me. But the next big thing I'm going over, that's the only good thing I'm going over really. But the next big thing I'm going over is the Elixir recharge time. It's dumb. It's so bad. Why does this happen? I don't know. As you can see, I have four classic elixirs, right? These aren't overpowered. These aren't like, this didn't make me get to round 44, alright? This made me get, have fun. It made me have fun. That's basically what those classic elixirs are. They don't really help you too much, but they're just really nice to use. And the ones I have here, I keep on head scan. That's what it's called. Head scan. It's basically every one of your shots that hit a zombie in the head have a chance to insta kill it. And that's pretty good. It used to be really good, but now they nerfed that so that that happens less, which I understand. It was very overpowered for a long ass time, and I'm surprised that they even have that like that in the first goddamn place. So that's that's all right. I'm not too mad about that. Um, if you're wondering what my other ones are, always done swiftly. I aim down sight and move while aiming down sight faster. All those are faster, always done swiftly, yada yada. Temporal gift, it makes it so that drops will last longer when they drop from zombies and when I actually pick them up. So like double points and insta kills will last longer. And it's actually a decent elixir, and it wasn't a decent gobblegum because you had to get it out of the machine thingy. It wasn't really good. And the last one, I just used that burned out whenever a zombie hits me. Um, then a fiery blast will protrude out of my character, if you will. And it's not that great, but it's better than what it was in Black Ops 3 at least. Because that was also something that you had to get from Dr. Monty's factory, and it's really not that great. But here I can use it, and it's a quality of life thing. It doesn't help me get to high rounds, like you saw what it did there before. I just got hit. It wouldn't have saved my life or anything. I just got hit, and it killed zombies around me. Nobody really cares. So, now let's go over the cooldown rate. As you can see, the bar isn't, you can't even see the bar from when it actually got used up, and now it's on cooldown. And my other ones have been cooldown on a very long time, and I just turned myself around completely because I looked away. Um, but that's okay. Um, I don't like this at all. Like, these elixirs aren't overpowered. Again, these didn't help me get to round 44. These are things that I like using because they're fun to use. Whenever I'm training here, usually I can't get drops unless I double back on the zombies, risk my life for a drop, basically. And sometimes when I go around here, I would be able to get it, or I at least see it blinking, but I have to be really fast, and it's not usually a good thing. But it doesn't really make anything too easy. It makes things easier, but doesn't make it too easy. It only lasts for 5 minutes, then it's on a cooldown, and then I get it again. Not too bad. Before the cooldown update, this wasn't overpowered at all. Like, I'd get an insta kill, and it'd last for a good amount of time, like a minute or more. I think it's more. It's a minute, and it wasn't overpowered. It definitely wasn't. It helped me kill zombies better, which made it more fun. That didn't make it easy. That's my point. I get double points, and it's good in the lower rounds, but I can't keep on using it. It's kind of like a random chance thing, and it's not fun when it has a long ass cooldown. I can show you it right now. Like when I get a drop here, you'll see it. Then this is just the elixirs that I'm using right now. And I even have time slip. I think time slip is less affected, or elixirs are less affected by time slip, so it's not that quick. But if I did have an elixir ready, I can use that right now. Yeah, right now. It just activated again. That's pretty damn fast, but it doesn't matter when these take frickin' hours. See, there's a drop over there. I'm going to go around here, and that drop is still going to be there. And, I like it. It's a nuke. I'm not going to pick it up. And that's a thing, too. If you get a carpenter, if you don't want to slow it down, you're not going to pick it up. It's just going to be in your way. And there's downside to that, too. So, you know. What about always done swiftly? Well, I like to use that because there's some really bad weapons out there. Oh, this is an insta-kill. Yeah, I'll show you how long this actually is activated. I got the operator mod. Eat my ass. Always done swiftly I like to use for weapons that are really bad, like the paladin, and basically any sniper it's really good on. It just makes them easier to use. It doesn't really make it too easy, it just makes it easier to use. And same for the VKM, I'd like to use it with the VKM because aiming down sight with the VKM and walking backwards is just terrible. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody should deal with that. And always done swiftly, it's really helpful to make it so that you're less likely to cry. As you can see, the insta-kill just ran out there. Did that insta-kill help me? A little bit. The insta-kill helped me so I wasn't cornered in that doorway over there. And that's really nice. But is it overpowered? No, I could have just popped my specialist weapon and I would have been saved anyways. I just wouldn't have a specialist weapon, but with time slip, it would have recharged right away anyways, so it doesn't matter. It just makes it really frustrating to have to deal with these cooldowns. Both always done swiftly and temporal gift last for 5 minutes, which is a decent time for an elixir. I'll give it that. But burned out and what is it? Burned out and fucking head scan. I can never remember the goddamn name of that shit. But though the head scan lasts for 2 minutes, that's not too long. It does help me a little bit. Again, it just helps a little bit. Doesn't make everything better for me. And burned out, what you saw before, it will go away very fast. You will use it when you didn't want to use it. And 3 times isn't a lot. What a lot would be is like 8. That would be fair. But it's not. It's 3. And it doesn't really help you too much in certain scenarios. You'd use it in a certain scenario to help yourself live through a difficult to survive in area, but you wouldn't use it to progress through rounds fast. You wouldn't really use that in a boss fight or anything like that. It just makes things a little easier. That's what all these classic gobblegums are. And with these cooldowns, this is my point here, with these cooldowns, it just makes it so hard to use. And it shouldn't be this hard to use. And it just makes the game less fun. It was fun before, but with these elixirs, it's less fun. It doesn't ruin the game necessarily, I just want to point that out. But it makes it less fun. I really don't like that. When you make things less fun, I don't like that. That's a thing that should be consistent through humans. People usually like to have more fun than not. Even with the higher up, what are the rare elixirs, I don't like using those just because I have a limited amount of them. I can't just use them whenever I want to, because eventually I will run out and I will be sad because I wasted time getting the Nebulian plasma and then getting the actual elixir. Sometimes I'm lucky, sometimes I'm not. So basically my point here is that the cooldowns are pointless and annoying. They make the game less fun, and I'd much rather have it like they had it before. I guess I can put another good thing about the new update in this. I'm playing Blood of the Dead, as you can see. I forgot to get a new shield, but that's not the point. The point is that I'm not being chased by dogs right now. That's really nice. That's a good quality of life thing right there. One more thing I have to mention about the cooldown rates. Apparently, the cooldown rates were decreased because of the zombie bleed out time at the end of rounds. Why? That makes no sense. Like, I didn't even care about the bleed out time before, only a little bit sometimes. But now it's just, why? Like, why you gotta affect my elixirs because zombie ending at the round? And it doesn't correlate at all. I think it's an obvious thing in the community's mind, apparently not to Treyarch's mind though, that this doesn't correlate at all. That's why, that shouldn't be the reason why these cooldown rates have changed. So, just another point to reiterate that I really hate this change, and I really wish they change it back soon. I started at level 1 today, so I just had the base elixirs that I had, so I'm level 21 now, and you know, these first couple ones, these are pretty good. I like using these. So what about the more overpowered classic elixirs? And to that I say, what overpowered elixirs? There are no overpowered elixirs. The top tier one that'll actually help you, that isn't Newtonian negation, is stock option. That's not really going to help you. If anything, that's going to help waste your ammo. You're not going to be able to reload it. I really like using electric cherry. You guys are seeing that I'm using that. It's actually electric burst, but I don't give a shit about what the name is. I give a shit about what it does. And with stock option, I wouldn't be able to use electric burst. And sometimes electric burst can save my ass. Usually I can strategize with electric burst and use it in a certain scenario, like that. I got close to the zombies and it did a little bit of damage to them. But really, on these higher rounds, it really does some work, so I highly recommend using that. But stock option, my point is, stock option is a detriment in a case, and it isn't all that helpful. It lasts for 2 minutes, I think. So that 2 minutes, you're not really going to be able to do a lot. Arsenal Accelerator, just run Time Slip. Time Slip is so much better than just using one fucking thing. You'd use Arsenal Accelerator. You'd use that in like the beginning of the game to get your special weapon faster, to upgrade it faster. As you can see here, I only have a goddamn level 2, and I'm on round 45. I haven't been using this a lot. I've been just relying on Time Slip to help me get that faster. Don't nerf Time Slip though, because this is good. Okay? Okay, maybe you can. Just a little bit though. Just a little bit. And there's really no other like high level elixirs I can think of that should even deserve the increased cooldown rate, because that's just ridiculous. Another elixir that's heavily affected by this new cooldown change is anti-entrapment. That's a new one where if you activate the trap, and when you're the one who activates the trap and you walk through the trap, you will not take damage as long as that elixir is active. Either before you activate the trap or after you activate the trap, the thing will work. I've been trying to get the calling card for that for so long. It's really buggy and I really hate that one. I've been really trying to get that one. But with this cooldown change, nope, I don't get to have ease of use of it, even though it lasts for 30 seconds. 30 seconds for how long it takes to actually get the damn thing. It's so annoying. Just a quick tip for you guys that are actually trying to get that calling card, and it's kind of difficult. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. You have to let the trap fully activate before activating the elixir, and then you can walk in the trap. It might take a couple seconds for you to actually get progress on that calling card, but even though it will work, it won't give you progress if you don't let that trap fully activate and then pop the elixir. Another really good one that I like using is Nowhere But There. I love using that in multiplayer matches just to help revive teammates that might be on the other side of a map, especially Voyage of Despair. It is so hard to get to teammates when you don't have Nowhere But There. And the cooldown, I believe it would make it much, much more terrible if they continued with this change, because then my teammates are just going to die, and I'm always going to be the last one alive clutching around just for them to die again till they leave the game or whatever they do. I'd really like if the cooldown rates were changed again. That's another reason why. I can keep on going on and on about this, but you know why they made this change in the first place? Got no idea. Because I don't think the real reason was that the zombies' bleed out time was changed, because that doesn't really seem like a professional change to make. Like, why would they even think about doing that? That's just really dumb. And for me, using the Vapor here, it might seem like this is a really good gun, but it's simply not. There are a lot more better guns to use than this. The Vapor is really overhyped. Only a newbie would say this gun is good. Like, I'm gonna be straight up honest. Like, it's better than the GKS and the MX9, which is why I'm not picking those up. Instead, this is actually a really good spot for this gun, because I can just keep on getting ammo, and it's right in my lane of leeway, so why not? And I had to level this gun up, and I want to prestige this now because I just got it fully leveled up. It was actually pretty easy because I get to buy ammo, not because it's good. Just want to clarify. While I'm here making this video, I want to show you guys something really funny to do on this map. So get all these zombies rounded up on the stairs, and then get close and activate your special weapon. And behold the corpse launch! Oh, this is so good. I used this with the sword, but that went much farther with the DG5s. That's amazing, and it crashed. Oh, fucking great game, Treyarch. Oh, I'm not even mad. I want to go on to a different game because that game was dragging on for way too long. Yeah, but that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys are agreeing with me. If you did like the video, or just comment. If you like the video, though. Because don't like the video just because they tell you to. Like the video because you like the video. If you like their other videos, make sure to subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you all later unless you see me first. And bye.